One of the most common kind of misunderstood ideas about the solution-focused approach that continues to thrive and exist is that solution-focused brief therapy is only about the future. Well, let me give you an example as to why that is not accurate and why we can do an entire solution-focused session just about the past. Because what people don't understand is solution-focused brief therapy is not about the future, it's about details. Now, you can acquire details in the future by asking what we refer to as a preferred future question, but you can also acquire details or elicit a detailed description by asking clients a question about their past, and most specifically, past successes. So let me give you an example. A couple of years ago, I had a goal, right? I'm going to use an example in my own life, and I'm going to tell you, like, if I were to come to you for therapy, we could do an entire session asking questions like what I'm about to say. A couple of years ago, I had a goal of I wanted to host a conference, and I wanted the conference to be different than any other conference that I had attended. I wanted it to focus on, whatever, but I wanted it to be different and innovative and inspiring and all these things. And in 2018, February of this year, we hosted the conference, and it was way beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, it was absolutely amazing. We had people, 100 people from 11 different countries, big deal. So let's imagine that from this point forward, my life does not go well, and I end up, in a bad situation or struggling with, some sort of hardship, depression, alcohol, whatever. And I come to you for therapy. It would be silly to ignore that I had this past success happen to me. And it would also be silly not to use it. As a solution-focused therapist, we don't assume that the past success happened randomly, coincidentally, or accidentally. So you can ask me questions like, Elliot, to make that goal actually occur, what skills did you draw upon? When did you first notice that your dream of hosting this conference was becoming a reality? During the conference, what did you notice let you know it was actually happening? And in answering questions and eliciting details about the accomplishment of that goal, it does something to me. I mean, the most beautiful thing about solution-focused brief therapy is when you describe yourself in this way, you start hearing yourself say things about yourself that become positive. Like even now, just kind of hypothetically running through those questions, I can't help but think of the answers, and they're having a positive impact on me. Even now, as I'm just kind of doing it to myself. So if I were to come to you for therapy, you could do an entire session just asking me about the details of this past. Just make sure you ask me questions that elicit a description of the success wasn't an accident. It wasn't a coincidence. It was something that I played a significant role in making happen, and my skill set played a significant role in making happen, because that's where the beauty of this approach is. It doesn't really matter whether you're doing that in the future or in the past. What matters is that we're asking about details that the client can be proud of and take ownership of and be positive about. And I think when we understand that about solution-focused brief therapy, then we don't feel as pigeonholed, and the sessions feel more free, and you're able to have more helpful, more useful conversations with your clients. And so I hope that once and for all, this makes sense. Solution-focused brief therapy is about details. It's not necessarily about the future. It's about details. And we can find those details in what's hoped for in the future, but we can also find those details in what's happened in the past. And we're not pigeonholed into one or the other, and that's the beauty of this approach. So I hope you like this video. And by the way, the conference I was referring to, the 2019 edition, is going on right now. So if you watch this video shortly after I post it, head on over to the link and you can sign up and get the early registration discount because I'm going to make the 2019 version even better. But I hope that this video makes some sense. Details, details, details. So please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me spread this message. I always appreciate it. Leave your comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on if this makes sense or not, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.